Hello and welcome to Unleash Your Inner Goddess with me, Sarah Joyce Hindle. You're listening to the trailer for this podcast, so let's jump straight in. Okay, where do I start? This podcast was born from a want, no, a need to help others actualize their genius, unlock their true potential, and find abundant joy in their lives every single day. 5 years ago, I found myself consumed with depression and anxiety. I was battling an undiagnosed chronic illness and a business that was causing me to burn out on the daily. Add 3 young kids into the mix, 40k of debt, and a churning feeling of despair. Life wasn't easy or fun. I was in a pretty huge pit with seemingly no way out. And I hung out in that pit for a while, waiting for others to save me, sometimes resigning myself to the fact that I now live in the pit. And then one day, I decided I wasn't going to live in the pit any longer. I was getting out. What followed was a series of steps in the right direction, and some pretty epic falls back down again. Through determination, trial and error, and a strong belief that I was meant for more, I got to where I am now. Which in short goes like this: no more depression or anxiety, and I got an actual diagnosis for my illness. Yay! From 40k debt to pretty much debt free and looking to go past the 6-figure revenue mark in my business this year. Double yay! But the biggest change, I now have a zest for life and a positivity that lasts for days. I'm no longer wishing my days away so that I can just go to sleep and ignore the world. Learning to unleash my inner goddess has quite literally transformed my life. I flipped the switch and I changed my perception of my reality. I now seek out joy, I do what feels good, and I place boundaries around those things that don't feel so good. I jump out of bed early, even on the weekends, and I find positives even when shit hits the fan. I am so excited to see what life holds for me. But enough about me. This is actually what I want for you. There are too many of us that spend most of our time in a state of continuous overwhelm, with high stress levels, feeling like we can't let off the gas, even momentarily, in case all the plates we are spinning come crashing down. In a study by the Mental Health Foundation in 2018, they found that, and I quote, "In the past year, 74% of people have felt so stressed that they have been overwhelmed or unable to cope." End quote. That is scary. The study had a sample size of just over 4,600 respondents, and this is the largest known study on stress levels in the UK. I believe that life isn't meant to be lived this way. Life isn't to just be born, grow up, be stressed and overwhelmed, and really busy until we eventually retire and then subsequently die. Life is meant to be steeped in joy, harmony, and love. We are meant to find our purpose, excel at what we are good at, and leave this earth having truly lived. This podcast is for you if you are ready to unleash your inner goddess, or hero, badass, boss, whatever resonates with you, and find your life purpose, unlock your true potential, and live every day to its fullest. If you are sick of running on autopilot, tired of feeling overwhelmed, and ready to rip up the never-ending to-do lists, you are in the right place. If you never have time to do what you truly want to do, yet sit there with that niggling feeling that you are made for more, this space is for you. Many people go through life on autopilot, doing what they think they should be doing, or following someone else's dream. Never really going for what they want because they're so damn scared of failing, getting shit wrong, or not actually believing that this thing is available for them in the first place. News flash! Shit is meant to go wrong. You are meant to get it wrong. This is where the growth happens. The discussions here will be science and psychology based, with a sprinkling of woo as well as my personal ponderings and experience. As a qualified and ICF accredited mindset coach who freaking loves positive psychology, neuroscience, holistic well-being and personal development, you know this is going to be good. And from time to time, I'm going to be inviting some amazing guests onto the show to share their expertise their experience and their own journey towards true joy, balance, and their own inner goddess. Quick note before I wrap up this intro. Although the podcast refers to your inner goddess, I encourage you to replace that phrase with one more fitting for you. For example, maybe inner hero, inner badass, inner boss, or inner cheerleader resonates more. I use inner goddess because it resonates with me the most. It lights me up and it gives me energy. And finally, life is for living. Live it intentionally, with joy. Go find and unleash your inner goddess.